Welcome everyone to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
What's up, guys?
What's up, Ben?
Yep.
All right, so today the Predator trailer was released. You heard what I said before. I hated it. What did you think of it, Chris?
I didn't hate it, but I gotta say, I'm pretty much not going to see this movie.
Yeah.
And this trailer, from what I've heard, and I'm not using this to judge the trailer. I've heard that this trailer does confirm a lot of what this apparent leaked script said.
Right.
And yeah, it took me a while to really figure out what I didn't like about it.
Right.
And it was like, and this is gonna sound weird, but it was like everything just seemed too clean.
Yeah.
It was like when I think of the Predator, I think of that gritty, like jungle, like everything's kind of like tight quarters kind of thing. But you're in the jungle, and then you think of Predator 2. They're in like the concrete jungle. And then even Predators to a point. They had that I mean, not even to a point. They had the jungle setting. With this, it was just like, why is everything so like manufactured? And like, why does it look like this? Why is it this like strange? This doesn't feel like Predator.
Yeah.
This feels like something else. Nothing in this trailer except for the Predators was like, oh yeah, this is a Predator movie. I felt like, oh, this is a movie, but the Predators are just in it. Like it's
correct.
Just weird, like,
you know what? That's exactly what I felt too.
Yeah.
Correct. They're just there.
Yeah.
Like almost like they're cameoing or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, let me get Ben's take on it.
I didn't watch it. I'm not a big Predator person.
Okay. You didn't miss much anyway. I just want to say that what is up with him getting this box? Was that his box delivered to him that he opened, or did he open somebody else's box?
So, like, this is a spoiler, and I had heard this a little while ago, and again, this is something that was in that leaked or in the leaked script. Apparently, his father sends that to him after he finds it, so that the government doesn't get it.
Well, that's stupid, first of all, because if your father knew what it was, he wouldn't send it to your kid. But
Exactly.
okay, so he sends it to his kid, and his kid activates the thing, right?
Yeah.
Which they're like, oh shit, somebody's got our technology because our Predators didn't blow themselves up correctly. Now we can't have that, so let's go invade Earth. Is that basically what's happening?
I think so, but there's also apparently Predators that are working with humanity.
Which makes no sense.
Movie. Yeah, I don't. And again, they said it in this trailer. Apparently, now the lore has been changed to where the Predators are now actively splicing themselves with the things that they hunt.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, that's a really weird avenue to go down.
Why don't they just say there's different types of Predators? Some splice, some don't splice. I mean, why?
Well, it's interesting that you said that because they did that in Predators. Like, that was the whole thing. Like, those Black Tribe Predators modified themselves to make themselves better, but I don't think they were splicing themselves with anything, which is kind of...
Right.
Again, Predators have proven to be able to kill humans, so, like, why would you want to splice yourself with something that you've already proven you can hunt?
Well, I mean, but then humans have beaten them, though, too.
Well, yeah. But, I mean, if that's the case, like, if in this timeline there are xenomorphs, like, you would think that they'd be splicing themselves with them, too. Like...
I thought that
but
the xenomorphs they just can't merge with, because they've seen that already, what it's like to merge with a xenomorph, and it's not compatible.
I mean, who knows?
Alien, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of that whole idea to begin with, like the whole splicing thing. But
so now, Predator 2, and Predators is canon to this.
I know Predator and Predator 2 are. I don't really know where Predators is. I would assume
and Alien versus Predator 1 and 2 is canon to this, or no?
Well, you know what's funny is that one of the Predators was using a weapon from AVP.
Correct.
That blade. So I don't know if that's just a callback or I don't know that because I saw that and I was like, hey, wait a minute.
Right. Which would mean that if the aliens were around, that David didn't create the aliens.
Yeah.
Or alien, whatever. I gotta tell you, I was really expecting more from this trailer, and it seemed to me like it showed more humans than Predator.
Yeah.
And it was just about, I don't know what the guy was trying to convey, but I wasn't having it, really. I mean, the night before, we had pictures of the cast, but then looking like what in the red, like the view with the Predator would look like.
Mm.
And I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. I'm not feeling this movie at all. Nothing about it I liked, this trailer. So,
Well, they didn't even show the apparent like super mega Frankenstein Predator.
thank God.
That's apparently running around in this movie.
Thank God. I guess. What else do we have besides this nonsense? Oh yes, Rick and Morty been renewed for 70 more episodes.
Yeah, I saw that. That's crazy. Yeah.
So that's good news. I know Billy's happy, I'm sure. I sent him a message earlier.
Apparently FX canceled a whole bunch of their shows.
Yes.
Today.
Now, what were the shows? Because I want to make sure I get it correct.
I think it was. I know Brooklyn Nine-Nine was the big one.
Yeah, people were shocked about that, actually. When people weren't happy about that. And The Last Man on Earth or something, or Last... Something like that. That was another one. Now, box office-wise, Avengers is still going strong, but we don't have the China numbers yet, right, Chris? I think we have... let me see if I get that up. The Avengers... Where are you? Nope. Wait. I just had it before. Okay, so the numbers for Wednesday are 1,251,000,000. So they'll beat Black Panther in a couple of days, really.
Wow.
I mean, that's amazing. Black Panther is very close to beating Harry Potter. I mean, it's literally, I mean, I know he's only making 250,000 a day, but when it comes to the weekend, he'll pull in enough to beat Harry Potter, and then he's done, right, Ben? I mean, it's going to DVD, Blu-ray, digital, or, right?
Tuesday.
Very soon, right? Tuesday?
Yep.
So they're going to pull it from the theaters then, right? Tuesday? Well, Monday, probably. So we got a couple of days to see if it can beat it. And then it's done. So Avengers is going strong. Quiet Place is getting... What?
That movie went for almost like 3 months.
What's that?
Black Panther.
Oh, yeah, February. Yeah.
Crazy.
Cobra Kai was renewed for a season 2. So everybody's telling me how great it is. I gotta check that out. It is on YouTube Red, which means that I'm gonna have to get YouTube Red.
I think you get a free trial.
Yeah?
I think so.
Okay. Peter Jackson is mulling over whether he does a DCEU movie or Lord of the Rings on Amazon, right?
I heard that got like a crazy budget for like an Amazon
Which one?
show. The Lord of the Rings
one?
one?
Yeah. Yes, yeah. I heard that too, yeah. So what would you do if you were him?
Me?
Lord of the Rings?
Honestly, I'd really love to see his take on a DC movie.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think the smart move would be to do the Lord of the Rings thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was another thing that came out today. I don't know if you guys saw it or talked about it, but we got a trailer for what was going to be the Sci-Fi Tremors series.
Okay.
And it actually looked okay. Kevin Bacon was in it, and he was reprising his role. Yeah, he was reprising his role from the first movie, and I'm assuming from this trailer that only the first movie happened in this series, like the other ones didn't.
Maybe that's a good thing.
But apparently it got canceled. Like Sci-Fi canceled it.
Really?
So that's unfortunate.
Before it even aired?
Unfortunate. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I will say this though: they showed one of the I'm assuming what one of the graboids was going to look like in the show,
Okay.
and it looked like garbage. It was really bad, but like the rest of it seemed kind of interesting. So I don't know.
We also got word that Annette O'Toole and Corbin Burnson have joined the second season of The Punisher. What do you think about that, Ben? Are you happy about that, or?
Yeah, I'm happy for more Punisher.
Yeah. So, I still have to see The Punisher, really. Pretty much. What, you have any news, Chris? Any Star Wars stuff? Oh, you want to talk about that fake, stupid Star Wars thing that I was asking you about?
Oh yeah. So I guess this is potential spoilers for 9, which even though I don't think this is real. So there was apparently this guy was talking on Reddit. I think it was Reddit. There was this he said that he claims to have storyboards for episode 9, which tell this really convoluted story where some of it was good, but a lot of it was what? What's happening?
Yeah.
Specifically Kylo Ren and Rey, quote unquote, being in love.
Oh, God, I want to throw up.
And Rey at one point tells Kylo Ren that she's training all these Force users that are coming to her for safety. And she's like, one of them is my son. And he's like, what do you mean? And then apparently
I'm not the father, I will kill you!
Yeah, and apparently he goes nuts and then Leia has to save her. And I was like, this is really
stupid.
This is really, really
First of all, she would not be as much... Well, I did not agree about when she got the hots for him without his shirt on. Because I was a little pissed about that. So you would not have the hots with someone that killed Han Solo, by the way, because you were close to Han Solo. So just putting that out there, Kathleen Kennedy, by the way. Anyway, yeah, she should not be with him. She should be with Finn, or whatever.
She should be with anybody else. Honestly.
Yeah, basically. And I thought that's what they were gonna do anyway, her and Finn. I thought that's what they were building, but you know, that whole Rose and Finn thing is just ridiculous. You know, maybe Kylo Ren will choke her out or something.
You want to make Kylo Ren the most popular character in Star Wars? He kills Rose in the first scene of Episode 9.
Right, that'd be great. Who else did you kill, Kylo? I killed this creature called Jar Jar Binks. Yeah.
I killed this clown. He was on Coruscant, so I executed him because he
right.
me.
What's up, Vaughn? How are you, Vaughn?
Okay, what's going on with my mic?
I hear you. Hello.
Can't hear anything. Hold on.
You can hear us? I don't know. So, yeah, what is the script going to be? Do you know anything about Ben or Chris?
I don't know anything about it right now, to be honest with you.
I know that they're making John Boyega's hair grow long or something. Or
that'd be interesting.
He said something about he's growing his hair long because it's a time jump. Thinking like he's older or something.
If Collider reports it, that's where I get my Star Wars news from.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So,
I gotta say though, I'm still worried about this movie. I really am, because we've got JJ back in the driver's seat, and I hope he doesn't turn down Cliffhanger Boulevard, because.
Do you think that they're going to go into this Uncharted thing of space and they're going to find Clover? No.
Yeah. Yes.
No. Not in Star Wars, right? Would he be allowed to do that? No.
No.
They would get fired. No.
They would string him up from the Statue of Liberty if he did that.
I mean, we don't do stuff like that, yet we have a Godzilla painting in one of the movies. No.
That's true, though. I mean,
it is true.
It's possible.
Godzilla's a Jedi. I mean, maybe. Hi, Vaughn. How you doing?
Hey, all right.
All right. Vaughn's in the house. Cool. So we were talking about the Predator trailer.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah. What'd you think of that?
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's really not what I expected it to come out to be.
It looked like something you would find in the toilet that wasn't flushed.
Oh,
no, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to give you that visual of a Predator. But anyway, damn.
Yeah,
that was terrible. It was terrible.
It's pretty bad.
It's like a B movie got the rights to do a Predator movie.
You know what's crazy though is that like this movie could actually become like the Alien Covenant for Predator.
Jesus.
Oh God, jeez.
God, keep it. I mean, I please, no. Nobody wants to see that, dude. I want to see a Predator movie, man. Like a good one. Why couldn't you sign Arnold? Well, I don't know.
I have an awful feeling that those days are gone now with everything.
I think they showed him the script and he was like, "What do you mean a little boy learns their language?" And then that was it.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Stop it!
I love how that kid opens the box and he starts playing with the stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, I know he's a kid, but like...
But why did it look like he was controlling the ship and making it crash?
Yeah,
That's just
I thought that was just like an editing thing.
Yeah, I think so.
But like...
Yeah. May not be.
Yeah, it might be actually.
Hey, what's happening? What's going on? Who's controlling us? Someone got? Yeah, no.
I like too how he shipped that box and he was like, "We're gonna FedEx the alien technology."
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna really hide that from the government. FedEx.
We're gonna overnight this.
It's called somebody writing that don't know what the hell they're doing. I guess.
You know what would be funny though is if like they're moving like the box is moving around while it's being shipped. And like it turns on, and like it's the Predator bomb.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like they're driving down the street. Yeah. They're driving down the street, and then all of a sudden it just blows up. And
Right.
they're just like, oh shit! Like.
Yeah. God, they really gotta define why they're changing the Predator. And the guy makes it like it's a big secret why he called it the Predator.
Yeah.
You'll find out in the movie. Oh, thanks, buddy. Thank you for making such a shocking reveal.
I would not be watching the movie, so no, I would not be finding out in the movie.
That's like us getting shocked what the name of Avengers 4 is going to be. Which, according to what? Kevin, right? Kevin Feige, right? Yeah. According to Kevin Feige, it's not a big effing deal, and he's mad at the Russos for making it a big deal. Remember that?
Uh-huh.
He's like, why you doing this, dude? Why are you making it like it's anything special? We'll never, like, he apologized to everybody. Like, there's nothing we could do to make it like nobody's gonna be happy with the title. Like, basically,
The Avengers. This is all Star-Lord's fault.
right? They're gonna call it Heroes Reborn. That's what they're gonna call it, or something stupid. You know. And then they carry on with the passage that oh no, nobody's coming back.
They should make it the most generic title of all and just call it like Avengers 4, The Revenge of the Retaliation of the Reconciliation of the Requiem or something like that.
You could call it Avengers 4, Thanos' mom, and everybody would still go and see it. Like, it would still be like a $3 million movie.
Avengers, Thanos is now a monk.
Right. I mean, you knew who his father was in the comic. I don't know if you ever met his mother. That's interesting.
The Avengers. He actually did this to impress Lady Death, who's still giving him the cold shoulder.
Right. Yeah. That's funny. And then she marries Deadpool instead. Figured that one out. But anyway. Marries Deadpool, yet she's hanging out with Ben Reilly. Explain that one. Scarlet Spider. Okay. Anyway.
I love how in that whole comic it's just Thanos going, "Pay attention to me!"
He lost it, like, in the comic, how many times, right?
Yeah.
Did he lose it a couple of times?
He did, yeah.
Then it got ridiculous, because then with all the different series, they're like, who didn't get the glove yet? You want? It's like, I didn't even know that Captain America had the glove, and it wasn't even in an Infinity thing. It was like an Illuminati thing.
Oh yeah.
He just got the glove and they erased his memory of having the glove. I mean, I don't know what the hell that was about.
I'm pretty sure, didn't Iron Man make an armor that worked around the gauntlet?
All I know is, wasn't it that Adam Warlock saved the day, but then Adam Warlock had an evil side, and then his evil side had an evil side?
Well, I know that
Magus and then the goddess.
I know that Nebula gets it from him because Thanos is like, I don't need this body, and then he becomes like a Celestial, but then she's like, yoink!
Yeah.
It's my gauntlet now.
Miss Fisto tried to get it.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
And
Thanos
that's
was like, "Go." He's like, "You're not making a deal with me." Like,
yeah.
get away.
Which is why I really believe that when he made a deal with Peter Parker, Spider-Man, that he had the time gem. He never was that powerful. I really believe he altered the Marvel Universe with the time gem. But we can't prove that yet, really, unfortunately. So, but speaking of alternate realities, it looks like Spider-Man altered the past by accident. Because they have this weird storyline in Spectacular where he's traveling in the past with his now real sister and J. Jonah Jameson.
No.
And he, stops, I guess, the Goblin from killing Gwen Stacy on the bridge. And he kind of scared the shit out of his younger self being Spider-Man when the younger self was hearing all the horrible fucking things that are going to happen because how bleak the future's going to be. So he decides to throw the fucking suit in the garbage earlier than expected. And then they leave to go back to the future and they find out that they created a whole new timeline where he's married to Gwen Stacy. He's a genius. Did create a company himself. And Dr. Octopus is the ward and the police commissioner of the whole entire world. And Norman Osborn took over the world.
Oh, wow.
So and Harry Osborn's the president, by the way.
Oh.
So, yeah. So that's an interesting thing. That it's not connected to Amazing Spider-Man, obviously, because he's in a different timeline, but
What do you think it was that actually made him throw it away?
No, they showed it. He's talking to them.
No, I know, but like, what event do you think he told them about that he was like, "Fuck this, man, I'm out"? Like,
well, that's the thing. He was eavesdropping, and he wound up like, "Oh, fuck this." They leave, and he's like, and they're like, "Oh, and you don't hear the good stuff that they were talking about, and he's like, "Fuck this, throw this shit," because you know what happened. He's battling Green Goblin on the bridge, and this is where Gwen Stacy dies. So now Spider-Man comes from the future, and the younger Spider-Man feels that he fucked up, which he didn't fuck up, but he lost to Norman,
Mm-hmm.
So he thought, well, I'm going to fucking suck at this. So why bother? So that's the whole fucking thing. He's like, my girlfriend was dead, but you just altered it, so now I'm going to marry her, but fuck this. I don't want to be Spider-Man. Fuck that. And that's exactly, it makes sense, though. It makes perfect sense. At first, I was against it, but I'm like, you know what, though? It makes sense, because always, like, if you had somebody, if you just have come back to try to prevent something that happened when you were younger, you would think that you're fucking up, obviously. So, yeah. It was really, and Gwen Stacy's the good guy, and he's trying to play it safe, work with the villain so he's not killed and he can save her because he's worried about her dying like he heard that she did in the future. So she's trying to be like, oh, team up with the remaining heroes, and he's like, no, I'm done being Spider-Man. And then when they arrive, Spider-Man, J. Jonah Jameson, and Teresa Parker, then she's like, glad that he came back, the future Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And Norman Osborn's been waiting for years for the future Spider-Man to return. So there's like a whole thing. So, and of course, J. Jonah Jameson knows Peter Parker's Spider-Man, which the one thing I like about that is he never trusted Spider-Man, but he did trust Peter Parker.
Yeah.
And because he finds out that Peter is Spider-Man, he trusts him completely because he's like, oh, well, Peter Parker, then he's cool then. It's like, all right, he's still like nasty, he's mad about it. He kind of treats him like shit when he has the mask on.
Obviously.
But he's like, but he did fuck up, though, in Amazing Spider-Man comic because Norman Osborn had him kidnapped. And he kind of slipped that Spider-Man's girlfriend was Gwen Stacy. And then he put two and two together, and he's like, "Oh shit, Peter Parker's Spider-Man." And then he fought him as a Green Goblin. Then he became Red Goblin. So J. Jonah Jameson was upset, and Flash Thompson had to rescue J. Jonah Jameson, who is anti-Venom, It's a long thing. But supposedly everybody was getting their ass kicked by the Red Goblin.
Mm-hmm.
And Flash Thompson has this power as anti-venom to completely heal everybody. But they all were going to die. Miles Morales, didn't matter what. They all sucked. And Peter Parker had the broken leg, which was going to connect with that future where he has a daughter and he has a broken leg or lost his leg and he couldn't be Spider-Man anymore. But that future never came to be because Flash Thompson healed his leg.
Oh,
So that is now an alternate Spider-Girl universe is an alternate reality, definitely now. So that tied in with it perfectly, really. So I'm glad that now that is alternate, and now he's going to face the Red Goblin, and the Red Goblin is immune to sonic devices and flame.
Oh, that's good.
So that's
going to be lovely.
Screwed.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, Anti-Venom was able to hurt him, though. Because technically, Anti-Venom, I got his powers from Mr. Negative, where they did the reverse of Venom. So, of course, the reverse of Venom would affect the symbiotes. You know?
Put him in a cannon and fire him at the Red Goblin.
And Cletus Cassidy's still alive. Somewhere, but he don't have the costume, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and at the end, Norman Osborn turned his grandson into a Red Goblin also.
Oh, that's lovely.
That's lovely. So yeah, which has been out. Look, it's been out long enough that everybody knows what's happening. They have pictures and everything anywhere, so I'm not really spoiling it if it's been out already. So, but yeah, the new one's coming out May 30th, and already it's sold out. They're saying, and it went to second printing before it's even released yet. So that's going to be an amazing book, Amazing Spider-Man 800 May 30th.
And speaking of comics, I sent you something today.
Yes, you did. And I saw it in the show.
Yeah, you did?
I didn't realize it was like $25.
Yeah,
but
it's high.
It's high, yeah. I didn't get paid yet. So I was like, I don't. Yeah, I can't. I was going to buy. I really wanted to buy it. But I'm like,
yeah.
So tell everybody. You got to save it to. You want? No, we can do it on here, right? Or
because it's not technically Will Hooven's material, though, when you think about it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, somebody on Tumblr posted a picture, and I thought it was fake because how it was set up. But apparently, VC and Vertigo did a book called The Green Woman, which is the bar. It's about a serial killer who, I don't know the details of the serial, but it's a serial killer book, a cat and mouse book. So anyway, guess who's the serial killer in that comic book? Okay, nobody knows. It's Peter Capaldi.
Yeah.
Oh.
The artist drew it as Peter Capaldi.
Yes.
Exactly. Not even, maybe he is. No, it is.
No, it's actually him, yes. And his younger stuff, too. It's like uncanny how close he is.
Well, you know what? They gotta have had permission. You wanna know why? Because when Dan Slott, when he did the Amazing Spider-Man comic, and they decided they wanted to put Peter Capaldi on the bus with all the cast
the thick of it. Yeah.
They got a cease and desist, to change the cover, or they're gonna get sued, right?
Yeah.
And that's like, wow. So it had to be. He had to give permission.
Because that likeness is too uncanny not to have permission.
Yeah, he had to get permission.
He had to commit, and it was just beautiful seeing him in the comic book form, like a graphic novel thing.
You want me to share it?
Yeah, go and share it.
Here's the thing. Could you? I don't want to share it with Facebook stuff. So
okay.
Let me. You know what I'm gonna do? Wait, why can't I move? I can't control everything in Facebook all of a sudden.
If you want to send me the link of the picture,
I'm gonna try. But I can't control. Oh, hold on.
Speaking of comics, free comic book day, I got the free Power Rangers one. Really good. And now I'm going to start getting some of the graphic novels. It's a good job, Boom Studios.
All right. You know what? 1 second. Let me try to. Okay. Oh, what is the Facebook yet lately? Hold on a second. Let me.
Take your time.
Yeah, fix this. All I'm trying to do is going into Messenger and copy it and send it to you, and it's not even letting me do it. Hold on. All right. So anyway, yeah. Why don't you describe it a little bit? The scene while I'm trying to get this going.
Okay. So basically, if I, oh goodness, hold on. Trying to get, hold on. I'm having technical difficulties. Let me,
I think it's all us. The Facebook is having technical difficulties, unfortunately.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna.
Oh wait, you know what? I could share it because on this screen you can't see anybody's real name. I don't think or nothing. So, all right. So you know what? Here we're gonna do it. All right. So we're gonna screen share this right now.
Do it.
There we go. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Can you see the likeness?
Wow.
It is his mannerisms there too. Like you actually feel that this is actually him doing that.
Yeah, that's Peter Capaldi.
That is Peter Capaldi.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Holy crap. What does
And
everybody think of that, man? Look at that. That's Peter Capaldi in a DC comic.
Yep.
The Green Woman, Vertigo. Or Vertigo. Vertigo. DC comic.
Yeah.
And
They're the ones
Green
with
Woman.
the Constantine comics.
Wow. Does that say look in smoke?
yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
It's
Look at him even sitting drinking from the top of it.
yeah, look at how accurate
him.
that is. Yes. Look how accurate that actually is. This is the way he actually sits and drink people. This is when you get it right. This is when you actually study who you drawing, like character drawing and how his mannerism is. Because this person had to go through all his archives and all his shows to actually capture his mannerisms and stuff. This is legit. This is not Photoshop. This is nobody pulling leg. This is a legit book that you can purchase if they still have it, because this book has been out for a while. I mean, I think this came out.
Look, Ben went to go get it right now.
Yeah. Oh man, it's $25.
But I'm going through Amazon. Amazon has that way cheaper.
Yeah.
Amazon does the comics.
It's a graphic novel though. It's a hardcover
though. Yeah, but it's cheap on Amazon though.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's underground kind of type thing. Because this was under the radar. Legit.
Well, yeah, that label is kind of but they had to have given permission. I can't see them not getting permission to that. Gotta be.
Because that's too accurate. That is.
If they didn't get permission, though,
Jesus,
then they're gonna get sued, though.
I don't. Maybe if he's that type of person, he might find it flattering. But it all comes down to the who his agent is too, because I think the agent. I don't know if it goes through agent to get that approved or what.
It's probably got to be an agent.
Yeah, but to have that publicized, you have to.
They had to have given him a thing. They have to mention him in the book, probably.
Yeah, I hope so. Because that's an uncanny likeness, and then that's uncanny. That can't be.
That is him, though. You can't say it's not him, though.
No.
Right, Chris? I mean, what do you think?
Oh, that's clearly him.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Ben, you think that too? I mean, that's wow.
And he's a serial killer.
Yeah. So I mean, you would definitely need permission for that because you're using his likeness. It's like, yeah, I mean, people know it's fake, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, but that would make me buy. That would have sold more books if people.
I would have bought that right away if I knew that was going on. And I don't get DC really.
No.
Wow.
What happened was somebody posted who had the book, and I think it was a rare find because they had to look real deep. The book don't come up easily because you have to
go get The Green Woman.
The Green Woman by type in John Boltman.
And DC Vertigo.
DC Vertigo and get
Which
that.
I saw they had it at JHU Comics in Staten Island today. They had 3 of them, I think.
you have to go and get this book, support this book, because this is probably the only time you will see him. Not, I'm not saying that's him, but you
Right.
can get an idea of what it would
But I have
be.
a question for you, because the
Yeah.
thing I sent you said that character appeared somewhere else.
Yes, it did. They did.
Was it in a Vertigo book or was it in a
It
novel?
was actual novel book, I think, because I think that was
there was no visuals for the novel, but you only got to see the visuals here.
Yeah.
Wow. Throat, it was called, right? The Throat.
The Throat.
So that's awesome, though.
Yeah.
Get the Green Woman, $24.95.
Get the Green Woman, or go and type in the Green Woman, and
how much did it say was on Amazon?
It was like cheap. It was
Amazon
it was
sells the graphic novels a little cheaper in the stores.
Yeah.
That's why I do most of my shopping there.
Really? Oh my God. All right. I'm gonna look it up right now while we're on the cast.
And
I got some news from earlier this week.
Go ahead, Ben.
Bill and Ted's getting a third movie, y'all.
That's right. I was supposed to talk about that on the cast. I don't know if we did. We probably didn't. Yeah, they're definitely doing it now.
Oh, it wasn't finalized?
It wasn't. Now it is.
Oh, good.
The director of Galaxy Quest, they're shipping it at Cannes. Keanu and Alex are coming back to be Bill and Ted, and Bill Sadler will be Death again. And they're going to have daughters that are going to join them on their adventure with new historical dudes, musicians, and whatnot.
Wow. So wait, who's joining them on the adventure? Who?
They have daughters now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it might be plus their sons, because maybe they had more kids in the future.
Yeah, because they had sons.
New historical dudes and musicians.
Right.
Did they change the plot of it? Because they had an interview with the directors, and it was something.
Wasn't it that they never did the song?
They never did the song.
And the future contacts, I'm like, you better do it now because the whole future's gonna be altered or something.
Yeah, the movie's gonna be called Bill and Ted Face the Music.
Yeah, there we go.
Which is a good title. And I heard that they're gonna do some footage from the first Bill and Ted that was cut, which they're gonna splice it to make it like they're talking to themselves.
Nice.
Where they get like stuff you've never seen. So their young counterparts, which is gonna be like.
That's how you do it.
That is cool.
That's how you do it. You do it right.
And also, the original creators who created the characters are working on the movie. I think the original producer is going to be working on this movie. So
excellent.
And also,
everyone knows almost the first two that are going to be on the third one.
Right. Go ahead, Don.
And also, Arrested Development is coming back for a 5th series at the end of this month.
Wow.
So the Blue family is back in action, baby.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And the Green Woman is $5.95. How is that? That's cheap.
That is cheap.
Instead of $24.95, it's $5.95. Wow.
That's why most people get their comics from Amazon.
I know.
Also, since you've been bringing it up a lot, Mike Myers was interviewed and he said he would love to do a movie from Dr. Evil's perspective, so it would be Dr. Evil 1, Austin Powers 4 is how I would roll.
I've said that a while ago. I've said that what they should do, what I would do, is that something goes wrong with the time portal and he goes into an alternate reality where Austin is the evil one and his counterpart's missing and he has to work with them to defeat the evil Austin Powers, and they should make it like the interdimensional Man of Mystery or something like that. They should make Dr. Evil movie like that. That'd be pretty cool if they did that. Now, of course, we know that Mini-Me's not going to be in it because
he passed away. Yeah.
Which I know it's going to be hard for him to do a movie without Mini-Me, but he's going to do it.
Maybe he could make Scott. You also have Scott Evil because at the end of Goldmember, he's kind of becoming the new Dr. Evil.
Yeah. So that's what they could show that. Yeah. Anything else, guys?
No, not that I know.
I know DC Comics are joining Marvel in the $3.99 department.
Yeah, I heard they're raising the price. That's from you, actually. I heard. So I know you. Was it you or was it David Blythe? I think might have been both. He told me about that before too. That sucks, man. That they're raising the price of the comics. It gets too expensive after a while, and that's no good. Marvel half the
That's
time
why I
they're
wait for the
$4.99.
graphic novels to come out.
Well, you know how much Spider-Man's going to be? $10.
Oh,
800's going to be $9.99.
Yeah,
And
you
this is
told
gonna
me
be
about that.
the third Spider-Man comic by Dan Slott. That's $10. It's crazy. I mean, you can't buy anything. You can only buy one of them. You can't buy, like I said, what are you going to spend? $1,000 or $2,000 to have every cover? And no, that's nuts. All right, guys, thank you very much. Maybe we'll be back with the Real Hooligans cast. Take care. Bye for now.